Beneath the endless desert sky I continue my song, for the heart that beats cannot stop, and the soul that loves cannot rest. The wind carries my verses across dunes that stretch beyond the eye, and every grain of sand becomes a witness to my longing. I walk as though the earth itself remembers my sorrow, as though the footsteps I leave behind are letters written in silence, letters only the desert can read. The night falls heavy, but my spirit does not bow. I look at the stars and see 1,000 mirrors of the love I carry within, each one shining with a light that is both near and far. The moon glows like a lamp of mercy, but it also reminds me of absence. For in its beauty I see a reflection of what I have lost, of what I yearn for, of what I cannot hold. O heart, why do you ache so deeply? Why do you carry a weight that even mountains cannot bear? Yet within that ache lies your truth, and in that weight lies your honor. For the desert teaches us not to run from pain, but to stand firm before it, to let it carve us into something greater, something eternal. I write not for fame, not for the world, but for the unseen beloved who may never hear these words. Still I write, for love itself deserves a voice, and silence deserves a song. My poetry is a river that refuses to dry, fed by the tears of nights unspoken, by the wounds of days unseen. And though the river flows in secret valleys, though it never reaches the ocean of her heart, it still moves, it still lives, it still carries life within it. The falcon rises above me, wings wide against the horizon. I watch him and I learn. He does not fear the heights, nor the vast emptiness below. He trusts the wind, he trusts his wings, and in that trust he becomes free. If only the heart could learn the same. To trust its love, to trust its pain, to trust that even in absence, there is presence, even in distance, there is closeness, even in silence, there is meaning. But I am only human, and my heart bleeds as it beats. It remembers too much, it dreams too far, it loves too deeply. And so I continue this endless song, letting the verses fall like rain on a land that thirsts but never quenches. I remember the gatherings where laughter filled the air, where joy flowed like a fountain, where the beloved's smile lit the night brighter than 1,000 lamps. Those moments live in me like fireflies in the dark, small but eternal, fragile but burning. And though they are gone, though the night has grown heavy, their memory remains, and memory is a kind of love that never dies. O beloved, wherever you are, know that you are remembered in every verse, in every breath, in every silence. You are the reason the falcon flies in my words, the reason the sea whispers in my lines, the reason the desert listens when I speak. Without you, my poetry would be empty, my song would be dust, my heart would be stone. Yet even without your presence, I continue. For love is not only about having, it is about giving. Under the endless desert sky, where the silence carries the weight of centuries, I let the voice of my heart wander in the spirit of Fazza, weaving verses as wide as the golden dunes, as deep as the night winds that whisper through the tents of old. My soul rises with the falcon's flight, searching the vast horizon, yearning for the unseen, for the untold story that hides in the folds of memory. In the rhythm of the desert, I find my voice. In the stillness of starlight, I find my prayer. The sands speak of loyalty. They remember the footsteps of ancestors, warriors who carried honor like a flame through darkness, never letting it die. Their courage lives within me, and as I breathe, I carry their strength into the dawn. I walk through shadows, but my eyes are fixed on the light, for no night can silence the heart that beats for truth. No grief can drown the will of one who belongs to the desert wind. O land of falcons, O home of pearls hidden beneath the sea, your beauty is not only in what the eyes behold, but in what the soul feels when the heart bows to your majesty. Every palm tree carries secrets of resilience. Every wave that touches the shore reminds us of patience. Every dune that rises like a mountain whispers of endurance. My poetry flows like water in the wadi, sometimes gentle, sometimes fierce, yet always searching for its way to the sea of understanding. The desert taught me that silence speaks louder than words, and pain can become the ink of verses that never die. When the world closes its eyes, I remain awake, writing to the moon, speaking to the stars, sending messages through the night air to those who will never hear me, yet somehow their souls will know. There is a sadness in love that no healing can erase, a sweetness in longing that no closeness can satisfy. I write for the beloved who is both near and far, who walks in my dreams like a shadow carved from light. She is the fragrance of rain on dry sand, the memory of an oasis that once quenched my thirst, yet now exists only in the ache of my heart. How often do I rise before dawn, only to find the silence heavier than the night. The falcon cries overhead, reminding me that freedom is a gift, but also a burden, for even wings cannot erase the weight of sorrow. I ride my horse into the endless horizon, hoping the gallop of hooves will drown the voices of memory, but the desert remembers, and it sings back to me, echoing my heart's lament. Oh, my beloved, you are the hidden verse in every line, the reason behind every word, the flame that burns behind every shadow. The poetry I write is but a mirror of your face, broken by time, yet shining with an eternal light. If the world asked me to describe you, I would point to the sky at dawn, when the first light breaks through darkness, when hope awakens like a child from sleep, when silence itself learns to sing. My pain is not a weakness. It is the proof of my love.